Indonesia. My name is Ardita Trinumasari, Mahasiswa Berprestasi of Poltekkes Semarang, Ministry of Health Indonesia, and as the representative in Berprestasi competition 2020. Now, I'm in the second semester at Diploma of Nutrition. I like to study about nutrition because I want to help many people to understand about the importance of diet and the impact it can have on every aspect in our lives. But above all, the most I love about nutrition is doing research as the sense of humanity. I would proudly say that my institution has already received so many recognitions, and these are my achievements that I have got in the past 4 years.
First, finalist of the 6th APEC Future Scientist Conference in Seoul, Republic of Korea. I ever became the representative of Indonesia in the 6th APEC Future Scientist Conference in Seoul, Republic of Korea. This event was one of the APEC program who facilitated many young researchers in Asia Pacific. I was lucky to be the runner-up of Lomba Karya Tulis Ilmiah Universitas Diponegoro 2019 in Pemalang Regency. As the researcher in Indonesia Scientific Society 2020, Indonesia Scientific Society is an organization to facilitate many Indonesian researchers who work together in developing research in Indonesia. Because the cases of COVID-19 are still increasing and Indonesia hasn't reached its peak yet, so we delay our first conference until the end of July in Bandung. Well, some of the online events that we have done were like seminar of research sharing session, and clustering session. Mahasiswa Siaga COVID-19 Polkesmar di Desa 2020. Some activities that I have done: educate how to wash hand correctly, and did coordination with the village office, how are the latest information development. In another change, I reviewed data of COVID-19 in my regency, and I will also be active to socialize about COVID-19 through my social media. Staff of Himpunan Mahasiswa Gizi 2020 in Division of Research and Development. Member of Kita Swasta Harina Choir Kampus 3 Polkesmar 2020. Of giving golden snail egg and bay leaves to the cholesterol content and the quail egg protein. I divided my research method into 2 parts. For the first, preliminary research, that's making of the golden snail egg flour and bay leaves flour, and adaptation of the quail egg for 2 weeks. That is preparing quail ration with 3 types of treatment: PO as a control, SP22 ration, P1, 1% of golden snail egg flour, and sp22 ration. V2, 1% of golden snail egg flour, 1% of bay leaves flour, and sp22 ration. For the next, carry out cholesterol test using Lieberman-Burchard cholesterol and protein test using spectrophotometric Birat method to test the quality of the quail egg by observe the weight of each quail egg, the weight of white and egg yolk, and the intensity of the yolk color. Test the sensory characteristic of the color, aroma, texture, and taste of white and yolk boiled quail eggs. The results show that, first, provision of P2 ration can reduce cholesterol content as much as 8.57%. Second, the provision of P1 ration has the effect of increasing the highest protein content by 10% each. The third, the provision of P1 and P2 rations increased the weight of quail egg by 1% and 4% respectively. The highest average egg white weight in P1 treatment was 1%, while the highest egg yolk weight in P2 treatment was 11%. Next, the yolk became reddish in the ration with the addition of golden snail egg flour in P1 and P2 treatment. And the last, the result of sensory characteristic test. The panelists say that they liked the quail eggs with the treatment. Low cholesterol quail eggs, or LCQE, can be implemented as food ingredient or directly consumed as protein sources. One of low cholesterol quail eggs application presented as ingredient in Roti-BP Telur Puyuh projection. From my calculation using USDA Food Composition Table Database 2018, it has energy 340 kilocalories, protein 16.28 gram, fat 17.21 gram, and carbohydrate 30.26 gram.
Studying nutrition in Department of Nutrition Health Poltekkes of Semarang provides a lot of useful knowledge and experience. It's encouraged me to take further study in field of nutrition by taking graduation and postgraduate studies, and develop networking and collaboration with other nutrition experts.